I'm here to cook you, bro. What's up with you? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Don't come on here. Don't come on here getting started. Knowing you ain't gonna be able to last.
Nah, pause, bro. You good?
Hey,
Mogul, you good?
hey, don't start that class. Don't
God,
start that quick, bro.
man.
Paul, you
What's
gotta
up
let
with you though,
the
man?
boy settle in.
You all right, bro?
Yeah, 713 hot. What up, fam?
What's up with you, fam? Hey,
That's our
man,
high
that brother
school
there showed us some
classmate right there.
support, man. That dude there showed us some support, and it was very encouraging what he said, man. That boy told us that we got something, man. I'll never forget that, bro. Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, he went to Charlestown with us. You probably don't even know that.
What? Hey, wait, what year?
Our year, bro.
Man, I gotta see my boy. You know, boys got nicknames and
My
joints on here, so I gotta see
my
my boy.
my big homie Alfonso. Zo, what up, man? Where you been? That's my
What's
big
up with
homie. My
you?
big homie from Colorado. He live here. We smoked them sticks, man. What's good, bro? It's been a long time, big
Okay,
homie.
okay. Take a little sip of the sip. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. So what's good, bro?
Man,
How was your week, man?
man, it was incredible, man. My oldest man, Nyla, was under the weather
Yeah.
the last 2 days, bro. So she hasn't been to school. I had to shoot her to my aunt's house, and you know my aunt stayed across the world.
Right.
So that's why boys wasn't able to record yesterday. I had to go grab my kid, man, and get it cracking, man.
Like he said, you don't remember me,
Bro,
Chris?
he got his nickname, bro. I gotta see boys ain't gotta put their government in the live, but I'm a connect with. I'm sure I remember you, bro. I just don't know the nickname,
I ain't gonna
bro.
even give you his name, man. I'm gonna let you figure it out.
Absolutely, man. I'm gonna reach out. Jay
Yeah.
Sam, what's up with you,
Jay Sam,
fam? Yeah,
what's good, bro?
yeah, man.
Man.
But you,
So let's
how was
not
your
waste
week,
no
bro? You
time, bro.
good?
I hope. First of all, I hope baby girl's okay. I hope my niece is okay.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Absolutely,
But
man.
let's not waste no time, man. Let's get right into it, man.
Man, so check it out. Nicki Minaj and God dog Meg The Stallion
Right.
been going back and forth. I want to say within the past 2 days. Did you hear the diss records?
So I'll be honest with you. I didn't listen to the disc records, and I'm not going to listen to it. Now I've heard snippets on the gram and all that,
Mm-hmm.
but to be honest with you, man, I can give two shits about
That's good.
Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion going back and forth. And and and, and honestly, for me, I don't listen to either one of them musics like
Hmm.
that for me to really
Okay.
care. And
Okay.
it's just not my forte. Like I listen to other female hip hop artists like Rhapsody,
Oh,
just like really, really dope. And not to say they're not dope, but their music isn't my forte. Like, I don't need to listen to nobody yada yada shit. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So I'm good on that. And Nicki got hits. It's just not my forte when it comes to female music.
Yeah, of course, fam. I think that type of music's not aimed at us. And I'm gonna be honest with
Right.
you, bro. I don't really care about this stuff. It just kept on coming up. So pause. So I listened to both of the songs, and man, they were taking some they were taking some deep shots at each other. Pause, bro. Like I want to say Megan brought up the Megan's Law, and I didn't even know what that was. I had to
Right.
go inquire about that, and that's about messing with little children. And of course, Nicki Minaj's brother or some whoever it has a history with
He's
that.
supposedly like a pedophile or something.
Uh,
Bay Elder joined,
uh.
Lovely Ladybug joined. Yo, we got a lot of people joining
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
what's up.
Thanks for the love, man.
We getting a lot, man. Hey, man, they seeing them clips of me cooking
Yeah,
you, bro. So
you never,
now they joining the
bro,
joint.
bro. The only thing you cook was trying to cook something on the stove because you
Nah,
never cooked
bro.
me. Like,
Nah, bro. But Mogul, check this out, bro. Nicki Minaj, and check this out. I'm gonna say this, and then we ain't gotta stay on the back and forth with the
right,
lyrics because I don't care. But
right.
Nicki Minaj was saying, going at the girl's mama being dead and all that, and I'm like, ooh, but I guess
Yo,
we're from hip hop, Mogul.
right.
Is that okay?
Yeah, you and I have always had this conversation. When it comes to hip hop, when it comes to hip hop battle, nothing's off limits. I've said that since day one. Nothing is off limits. So that don't get into a battle if you're gonna have feelings, right? Because nothing is off limits. That goes. Remember when Drizzy and Pusha was battling?
Yeah.
And I was like, and Pusha and Drake said something about his wife, so Pusha said something about his kid and all that. You were on the side like, yo, that's going too deep. For me, I'm like, don't get into nothing that you can't be ready to handle.
Okay.
Because I'm not a rapper, but if I was a rapper and if I was battling somebody, nothing's off limits for me, bro.
Are you taking me somewhere?
That goes back to Tupac and Big. Like, nothing's off limits.
Okay. Right. Mogul, you're taking me somewhere. Right. Enough with the Nicki Minaj and Meg going back and forth lyrics. Me and you don't care. Right. I have a question for you. You kind of somewhat answered it, but I'm gonna ask you this question, bro. If you were a rapper currently, would you diss another rapper if they came at you currently?
If you come at me crazy, of course I'm gonna diss you. Because for me, if I'm a rapper, I'm gonna be competitive. Like, I'm competitive, period, right? So I'm competitive when I used to hoop. I'm competitive when it comes to business, fashion. So if I'm a rapper, I'm gonna be competitive. You come at me crazy, I'm gonna go at you.
Okay. How far would you take it though? Pause.
It's nothing off limits. If I'm battling you, there's nothing off limits.
Mike, Mogul. So at 40, I said, Mogul, I didn't ask you if you was a rapper 20 years ago. I said,
I wouldn't be a rapper now. So
no, Mogul, stay with bro. This is a hypothetical, bro. Stay with the hypothetical, bro. Let's say you started out when you were 25 or something. Right. And now, of course, today you're doing business and all that, like Jay or whatever, but you still got a love for the game. But some new rappers that got a name to them, that have a crowd that's following them, they're taking shots at you, Mogul. Are you dissing them back, and how far are you taking it?
It depends on what level they are. If you young and you new in the game, you throwing rocks at the throwing, I'll probably blow you up. Okay. Pause. Right?
Okay,
I ain't gonna diss you. But if you on my level, if you got history in the game and you say something, yeah, I'm definitely coming at
40, Mogul?
It's a competitive sport. You gonna stop being competitive at 40?
No, but Mogul, we gotta move different, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Let me say this, Mogul. Today, the way I think, bro, if I was a rapper, if somebody dissed me, I wouldn't necessarily diss them back, but I would sun them. Let me tell you how I sun them. I give them
try to be on your Dame Dash shit.
Yeah, but I put lyrics to it, Mogul.
Right.
I would have a hook, and I would give you about 48 bars, and then a hook, and then that's the end of the song, bro. Pause on giving somebody a hook.
48 bars ain't a lot of bars. That's a lot of bars.
No. But Mogul, I'm sunning. I wouldn't diss them. I would gather information, find out where they're lacking, and then give them advice on how they could be better. Bro, I give them a master. I wouldn't even diss.
That's still a form of a diss. Like, you sunning them is still a form of a diss and disrespect. But if you get sunned by somebody, that's still a form of some type of diss or disrespect. You're just doing it in a much more elegant way.
A much more mature fashion, Mogul.
Huh?
A much more mature fashion. We're 40, bro.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, though, at the end of the day, here's what I always tell people, and this is my theory in life.
Okay.
Right? You're free to say whatever you want to say to me. However you want to say it, you're free to say whatever you want to say. But you can't control my response. You can't control how I react.
Mm-hmm.
You can say whatever you want to say about me. That's your choice. But how I respond and how I react, you can't judge me based off of what you did initially. And that's like my human life philosophy at age 40 now. Fam, say whatever you want. Yo, do whatever you want. But how I choose to react and respond, you got to be prepared for it.
But Mogul, today at 40, bro, how I choose to respond and how I choose to act or whatever, that's gonna be determined by where I'm at today, bro. Mogul, I don't have venom like that towards anybody, especially somebody that looks like me, Mogul.
Yeah, but
I'm not gonna.
I
I'm
don't think
not
it's
finna go
about
sit down and
necessary. Okay,
yeah,
so let me ask you this:
yeah.
at 40, do you tolerate disrespect?
No, mogul, but
Do
I'm not
you
getting.
do you
Go ahead.
tolerate less disrespect now than you would in your 30s or
Yes,
20s? Why is
yes.
that?
Yeah, because I'm older and I feel like I don't have to take it, bro.
Well,
Pause. Um,
that's
I'm not.
that's the,
I'm
so
not
that's
some little young
relevant to what I'm
punk.
saying. Just because you're 40 don't mean, yeah, 40. You right. Do you want to kind of think about things? Your decision making, everything should be better. Absolutely right. But also, when you get older in age, you don't tolerate a lot of shit. Like for me, I don't go back and forth with people no more. I'm not gonna sit up here
We're going
and take
somewhere.
disrespect any kind of way. Period. Not if you joking. If I don't know you, not if you joke with me, you play with me. If I don't have that type of relationship or rapport with you, bruh, yo, stay over there. Like, cause at 40, like I just don't want to tolerate bullshit or people I don't want to be around.
I like that. How do you handle the disrespect?
Hey, it depends on. let me not let me not say what I want to say.
I get you.
Hey, look, I'll put it like this: if you disrespect my family or anybody that I love, it can go anywhere that it has to go for that disrespect to not ever happen again. If you personally disrespect me, or if you a person that you like, I don't look at you as somebody that's relevant or anything. I'll blow that shit off, bro. I'm not gonna waste my time and energy with it. But if you personally disrespect anybody I love or anybody I truly care about, then shit can get ugly. You know what I mean?
I get that.
Or no, it will
I get
get
that.
ugly, and that's real. Who we got on here? Soul of Music 69
What's up
joined us. What up, Soul of
with you?
Music 69? Lovely Ladybug joined as well.
Okay. I like that, mogul. So check it out. Disrespect, bro. It depends on the situation. Now, for me, today I'm not arguing. I'm not going back and forth. I'm not fighting. I'm removing myself. You will never have the opportunity to disrespect me again. Now, physical, God forbid, physical disrespect towards the family, that's something different. But
Right,
also, here's another thing, mogul. If somebody disrespects me and I'm in a position of power, oh baby, I'm gonna make it hard for them. Pause. I'm gonna make it hard for them. If I have connections to where you work, I may just make a few calls. Like, hey, that person. If y'all still want to deal with me, you may want to remove that person, huh? I may, yeah, just, it can get petty like that, and you won't even know that I did it. I won't even, you'll just be wondering
right.
where it came
No,
from.
no. And once again, that's a cool way of doing it. I guess I'm so more speaking like in present tense or relevant. So like if I'm in the mall and I'm with my lady and a dude just blatantly disrespect, like I'm not for the, you know, turn the cheek. I'm not for to be the bigger guy. If it's something that I got to address at that moment, I'm addressing it. I don't know, man. Like I'm older and I'm wiser, but my patience when it comes to like bullshit and tolerance, I just don't want to deal with it. You know what I mean? And yeah, do I need to be the bigger person? Sometimes walk away if I have to. If it's 5 against 1, I'm not
Yeah, that's
stupid,
crazy.
right?
Yeah.
But if it's some shit that needs to be checked and addressed at that moment, that I'm not letting you make it on.
Okay, I love this. Mogul, I'm gonna take it back to hip hop for a second. Do you enjoy disc records today?
No, because they're not as good as they used to be.
Okay. Say for instance, uh, I don't know, for some reason Jay and Nas fell off again and they were dissing each other. Would you give energy to that today?
For sure.
Okay. Why?
Because you're talking about two icons who's lyrical and you know what they're going to bring to the table when they do battle. So it's going to
Okay.
be very entertaining to sort of say.
Why do we like trauma? Before you answer that, Mogul, we enjoyed, and some of us still do enjoy disc records from back then. Mogul, check this out. When Game was going at 50, when 50 was going at Ja
Right.
Rule, Mogul, we love that. But when you really look at that situation, bro, Ja Rule lost his career, bro. He has a family to raise. That's not funny. That's as you get older and mature, that's not funny, Mogul. Why do
Well,
we like that?
You put in a 20 on a 5. That's not the only reason why John lost his career, bro. So stop it.
Mogul,
So
mogul,
you,
mogul.
I think you're missing the artistry when it comes to battling, right? You're missing the artistry. Hip hop is always been competitive. There's no difference with hip hop, sports, whether you're a political person, you know, whether whatever,
It's
right?
a,
It's a competitive nature.
it,
So at the end of the day, that has nothing to do with us liking trauma. And maybe you got let me say this. Maybe you have some points, right? I just think that's a bad point when it comes to hip hop itself.
mogul. That's a perfect point, bro. Pause. You brought up.
Miss
You said it's the same thing as
Pretty Black, what up?
you. Miss Pretty Black. What's up with you, mogul? You brought up sports. You brought up politics. Bro, hip hop is way different from those. Let me
It's a
explain why, bro.
competitive nature. It's a competitive sport.
Mogul,
Competitive genre.
but hip hop is pretty much like a gladiator sport, man. Somebody might die,
Well,
bro.
it should never go that far.
Okay,
Right.
LeBron and Steph Curry not gonna kill each
Right.
other after the
No.
finals, bro.
Well, it
The
should never go
Democrats and the
that far.
Republicans not gonna kill each other after the.
Hey, well, you never know. Political people die a lot. There's a lot.
I mean, but
there's a lot
they
of political assassinations that happen in this country.
But
so let's not front.
But they kick it with each other, bro. They all together and
Just
laughing
saying,
and joking.
there's a lot of political assassinations that has happened in this world and in this country.
Okay, but excuse me, but we lost Tupac and Biggie though. We lost Young Dolph. We lost man. It's for the younger people. They lost
Right,
XXX.
but a lot of that is street shit versus hip hop music.
Street street stuff is hip hop music, Mogul.
Not
What are you
all
talking about?
not all hip hop is related to street shit,
A lot,
bro. Come on, dog.
Mogul. A lot of it is, bro.
I'm
Come on,
not saying a lot of it is not, but I'm not saying all of it. There's a lot of hip hop artists that don't even rap about streets or gang shit.
bro. Drake doesn't rap about the streets, but he's connected to the streets.
Right,
Kanye doesn't rap about the streets, but he told a story of how he was in. I think wherever
right,
he was sitting
right.
somewhere and somebody wanted his chain, and he
But,
called
but,
Benny Siegel, and Benny Siegel came and smoothed that out, fam.
right.
Mogul, what is he talking about, bro?
But when you talk about certain murders, for example, like a Young Dolph or a P&B Rock, that had nothing to do with music. That's just street shit. Like P&B Rock, who got murdered at Roscoe's, that had nothing to do with music. That's just street shit.
Okay, okay. I like where you're going, Mogul. I'm not gonna lie. I think you're full of crap, but I like where you're going, bro. So I'm gonna give you a benefit of a doubt. I'm gonna give you a benefit of a doubt.
Full of crap, and I just made a valid point.
Okay, I'll give you. I'll say you made a valid point, Mogul. Check this out. I'm gonna ask one last question before we leave that topic, and just going back to Nicki Minaj.
What up, fam?
What's up with you, fam? Going back to Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion. Again, we're not talking about the lyrics, but black women going at each other's throats for the public to see. How does that look to you?
I don't put no sex on it. They're hip hop artists. Just because they're women doesn't mean they still can't be competitive.
Do they do that in country, Mogul? Do they do that in rock?
See, bro, we don't give a damn about country music. It's our culture. We're not comparing our culture to other cultures.
And we need to do something about our culture, bro.
Why?
We need to do something about our culture.
Why? We don't want to be like them. We want to be us. We want to be black and goddamn proud. Is that how we do in our culture? That's how we do in our culture. We don't have to be like these other people.
Black and proud is not me going at another man that looks like me, bro. It's not a woman going at another woman that looks like them.
You're mistaking music for real life. A lot of this shit that they talking about in music, they're not actually finna go do. You know that.
But Mogul, Mogul, see, this is where we differ, bro. Because I'm looking at it from a different lens, bro. I'm a young, impressionable. I'm gonna just use myself as an example, bro. When we was 20, listening to those diss records, we was picking sides, bro. And subconsciously, we were acting like that with people that we came
Right.
into
Let me
contact
debunk
with.
what you're saying right now. When we were in our 20s, you remember when Jeezy's first album came out?
Absolutely.
Was you jamming that
Absolutely.
shit? Did you ever go
Yeah.
move a key or a
No.
brick? No. But were you motivated and inspired by
Absolutely.
the hustle in the music?
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
So just because, so that debunks what you're saying.
No, it doesn't. Because I also had issues with other dudes that look like me for no reason, bro.
You had issues with other dudes because of Jeezy album?
No, just because of hip hop, because that's how that's how we're conditioned. Like when women look at these reality shows and then they go to work and they got an issue with another black woman for no reason, they wonder that they're being programmed, bro.
I'm not going to disagree with you 100% and say hip hop doesn't have an influence and an impression, you know what I mean, on culture, in our culture, especially, I would say hip hop much more has a bad impression on the younger generation, like these young boys, these 12, 13, 14.
And that's an issue.
But at the same time, you can't make that the reason why dudes do some of the decisions that they make. You can't blame that all on hip hop and music. That's just what I don't believe in. Like, you just can't do that, because at the end of the day, there's positive music and there's negative music. However you choose to respond to it as a person, that's really on you. But you can't make that the sole reason for some of the shit that people do in our culture.
It's not the sole reason, bro, but it's a major influence, bro. Absolutely. And I'm telling you, I'm in the school system every day, bro. And if we don't do something different, our children are doomed, bro.
I agree, but hip hop music isn't going to change. It's not.
Then we got issues, brother. Then we got issues. But like I said, I'm a hypocrite because I love Pusha T to this day. Pusha T could put out absolutely not. Absolutely not. Pusha T could put out a album talking about coke for the next 20 years, bro. I'm gonna listen to it, and that's an issue, bro. That's a problem, bro.
Right. I think you gotta differentiate music versus real fucking life.
True story. True story. And you know what, Mogul? I think that because we're both hip hop guys, that's going to be an ongoing conversation, ongoing theme throughout what we talk about for the people, Mogul.
Right.
But shifting gears, Mogul, you sent me a text and you said, "Hey, bro, you want to talk about this?" And I'm not gonna lie, I was at work and I said, "Oh man," when I saw that, I say, "Oh, I might flame this guy Mike up with this subject, bro." Introduce that topic to us, bro.
So let's get into it. So I saw this thing where this guy posted, he said that, you know, he's engaged to be married, right? He said that in his household with his fiance, he pays 100% of the bills. He pays everything. He even said that his fiance makes $85,000 a year, and she just spends some money frivolously. So she spends the money whatever she wants, right? So he said the wedding is costing $75K. $75K for a wedding, right? And so he was like, yo, he asked his fiance, can you help out temporarily with some of the bills while I cover the wedding and still help out with the household? So he was like, his fiance was like, absolutely not. If I have to help out with bills, we are roommates. And his fiance is questioning marrying him now because her daddy said he's not a provider. And, you know, he asked for people's opinion. So, you know, for me, when I saw that, I was just like, I really dislike, and I want to make sure I use these words carefully. But number one, if I was the man, she will no longer be my fiance. Let me just say that, right? She will no longer be my fiance. But at the same time, this has been an ongoing topic, I think, amongst Black relationships. And I'm only going to speak for Black relationships because that's kind of where we live in. We live in this world now where you see a lot of people, and I don't want to get off subject, where they be like, yo, you know, if I got to go 50-50, it's a roommate situation, blah, blah, blah. So, you know, we can always dwell into that. But his particular situation it's crazy to me because, you know, I'm getting married this year, right? And bro, let me just say, with inflation and weddings now, this shit ain't for the faint of heart. A wedding is gonna run you minimum now 30, maybe 40 grand just to get married, right? So this man is covering a $75,000 wedding by himself, and he has to cover all the bills, and his wife or his fiance doesn't want to help.
Not happening.
I thought a wife is supposed to be a helpmate. So for me, I brought that to you because I already know how you are when it comes to economics and money. But for me, I just thought it was crazy that this man has to go through this. And if I was that man, Shorty definitely would have been my fiance.
I'd have saved $75,000 off that conversation right there, bro. I have a question, Mogul. If you have the answer to this question, do they have children together?
I don't. He didn't mention it, but from the sounds of it, if it's his fiance, maybe not. You know what I mean?
Clean sweep. She would never. Mogul, she would never hear from me again, bro. I'm covering 100% of the bills. You make 85,000. I already let you rock, bro. You gonna take care of this wedding yourself, though.
She gotta front the whole wedding.
Bro, she gonna take care of the whole wedding herself, Mogul. This is what are we doing? This man's taking care of the whole. She got it.
Hold on.
She got it.
Hold on, Rizzo. I don't think she should take care of the whole wedding herself. Do I think Shorty should help out like that man said with some of the bills? Why he still help bills and he has to front this whole wedding himself? Absolutely. To me, that's just selfish, right?
Go ahead, Mo.
To me, it's just selfish, right? And I don't tell people what to do in their relationships, right? If going 50-50 works, if the man covering, like, that's your relationship. Do what works best for your relationship. All I think that every relationship should be fair. That's the biggest thing for me. It should be fair, yo. Like, it should be fair, and you should have grace. Like, if that man is covering the whole wedding for 75, that's a lot of money for a wedding, bro. That's a lot of money for a wedding. Like I said, I'm getting married, and I ain't spending nowhere close to, but we spending some bread, and that shit, it's a lot of shit that goes into that. And you think about a household, bro, to cover that, and so that's a lot. Not one person alone should be responsible for all that. So I think Shorty should be fair, but also I think for him, this is kind of a sign to say, at least you find out now. Because if you fall off one day, and what happens when you can't do nothing? What is Shorty gonna do? Is Shorty gonna get her shit and go find another dude that can?
Fam,
you know what I mean?
Don't have children with that woman. Oh, you're screwed, buddy. Mogul. I'm gonna be honest with you, Mogul. I don't see how you don't think it's fair that she should take care of the whole wedding, bro. Hear me out. Based off of what I'm hearing, I'm gonna assume that they got luxury cars. I'm gonna assume that their house is immaculate, bro. This man is footing 100% of those bills, bro. You make $85,000, lady. This wedding is $75,000, man. Take care of that 75. You still got 10. You still got 10,000 to do whatever you want to do with, bro. I'm still paying the lights and gotta on a big house, bro. You gotta take the landscaping. You gotta pay for all that. Man's taking care of 100% of that.
Listen, and our household, and this is probably estimate, and this is no cap, minimum probably $6,000 a month or more, just minimum to take care of our household. Period, bro. That's a lot of responsibility at the end of the day. So for me, like I said, I'm not going to ask Shorty to pay for the whole wedding, because at the end of the day, it's our wedding. It's not just mine. But for her to tell this man, pay $75,000 for a wedding, and so, but you know, it's the audacity for me more than anything.
I'm saying she's ungrateful.
If she mentioned her daddy gonna tell her she might want to leave because he ain't a provider, how is that not a provider?
And real talk, though, Mogul? The dad is supposed to be paying for the wedding.
Right.
Real talk.
Facts.
If we want to be for real.
Facts. I'm glad you said that.
If we want to be for real. If we want to be for
real. So what is the
real,
dad even providing? So you got a bum ass daddy then, because your daddy ain't giving them no bread.
I'm out, bro. There's no way I'm staying with that woman, bro.
Right. Damn, I ain't even that's probably the best point you ever made in your life.
Nah, bro, I be cooking you. I cook you multiple times a week, bro. On this here live, I cook you multiple times a week.
Right.
Okay.
But no, that's true though. Because if your dad have the nerve to tell you that, isn't he supposed to be covering the wedding? So
bro, he's supposed to be.
What is he? You got a bum ass daddy now?
Bro,
what?
I'm gonna be honest. A lot of women don't realize how much unnecessary pressure they be putting on their man, bro.
Talk about
that's real talk. The black man already got to go out into the world and figure out how to get the money. He may have to take a little disrespect, like we talked about earlier, to get to this money. Then he get home and this woman's pressuring him about, oh, this wedding, $75,000, and you got it. And it's like, dang, sis, the world won't give me a break. Can you give me a break? If there's anybody that's supposed to understand that man in this world, it's supposed to be that woman, bro. Right. And her dad is feeding that woman's negative thoughts to present to that man, bro. Like you said, that's a red flag. I think he should dip.
Things, right? We want to make sure that we're not saying this is all women, right? Because we know this is not all women. Because a lot of women, I'm thinking of a lot of women hear this particular topic. A lot of women will be like, "Yo, she's probably wrong too," right?
Yeah.
So definitely, I think majority, probably sensible women would say, "Nah, like this is our wedding. This is I'm going to help my man out, right?" I notice my man is grinding. I know he's holding a lot of shit down. So it's only fair that I help my man out. But let me ask you this. You have daughters.
Absolutely.
Right? When your daughters get married and they come to you and say, hey, Dad, what should I contribute to my household or allow him to do, even if it comes to a wedding or whatever it is, what will be your response to your daughters?
So realistically, bro, I expect to pay for 2 weddings, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I expect my situation to be different from my daughters. I expect them to go in papered up, so they're not gonna be looking to no man to give them. No, daddy took care of that. So if they man get tired of them and don't want to be with them no more, their lifestyle not gonna change. And as a man, bro, I have 2 daughters. I know how this wedding thing is supposed to go. I expect to pay for 2 weddings. Now I'm only paying for 2. So it ain't gonna be no you get married, get divorced, and then have a nut. Nah, fam. Nyla gets 1 wedding. Zuri gets 1 wedding.
So what if her fiance, what if he be like, yo, all right, well, since your daddy covering it, I ain't gonna do shit. How would you approach him? How would you look at him then?
Well, I hope, number one, I hope my daughters wouldn't even entertain a guy like that. Because they daddy's not like that. Remember, I'm the guy that sat on this very same show and said, hey man, if you got my kids, I'm gonna overpay to make sure they good. So if my daughters see me moving like that and then get a man that's not that, I'm looking at my daughters crazy, bro, off the rip.
That's true.
So
but also, you know, girls can easily be influenced when they start dating, crushing on dudes. You know what I mean? Not to say like the standards that you teach them doesn't go away, but sometimes they can still easily be influenced, right?
I love what you're doing. A lot of those girls don't have fathers, don't have active fathers. They don't know their daddies. Yeah. See, when you're a young girl and you got a fly daddy who's the man that's in your ear, you're not gonna fall for all that. Now, Mogul, you're gonna meet one person that you kind of you just head over heels with. You may take a couple L's.
You're gonna get her heart broken.
Absolutely.
Right.
I'm already accounting for that. You gonna run into some L's, but it's not gonna be an ongoing. you're not gonna be manipulated all the time, bro, because you got your daddy in your ear.
Right.
You supposed to run all this by your father anyway. Hey, daddy, I met this dude and he woo woo woo. Let me look at him. Oh, he's a sucker. Why you with him? Yeah, that's what daddies do, bro.
Right.
Daddy's gonna get feedback, mogul.
Right.
Straight up.
But
So,
but you fronting the bill. But go back to the point of you fronting the bill for the wedding, and if homeboy be like, well, your dad taking care of it, are you gonna look at him any funny, or are you gonna be like, yo, fam, you still need to put up something too?
nah, because I expect to pay 100% of the
That's
wedding.
real.
But but I expect for him to take care of my daughter. Not just financially, bro. You better be there for her mentally. You better be there to protect her. That's mainly what I'm gonna be looking at, bro. The money gonna be there.
Right.
Nala and Zuri, we not talking about money with them. They good.
Right.
You better protect them. You better, if they got a flat tire or something, if they pumping gas, bro, and you there, it's you gotta see me, bro. You gotta see me. You might gotta you might gotta whoop me. And if you can whoop me, you gonna have to shoot me. Cause I'm shooting. So what we doing?
Look at you. Look
straight up.
Look what hip hop has done to you.
You see? You see what hip hop did? You see what hip hop did? I like this. Mogul, this is good. I have a question, Mogul.
Yeah.
Should men and women go half on the bills if they live together?
Listen, man, I say to each his own, whatever works for your household.
Okay.
Right? That number one, I don't look at nobody's pockets because you never know what somebody is going through. And I'll make a prime example, right? Let's say, you know, there's a man who covers 100% of his household. Mm-hmm. Let's say this man gets laid off. Something happens, right? Mm-hmm. Is he still supposed to cover 100% while his wife doesn't help out or do anything, right? So I think the circumstances are different, right? And then there's people that I know that do go 50-50, right? There's people that you know, that's to say, hey, I cover this, you cover that, and you know what we do after we break down the bills, that's what works for them. So I say to each his own, man. What I don't like is that there's this narrative, especially amongst Black couples and relationships, is that you have to follow what's trending hot, right? I hate that, because when you look at stuff back in the day, the traditional way of getting married was like, hey, the man will go to work, this and this and that, come home, the woman will cook. Bro, nowadays women are business women. They handling their own money. They out here running corporations. Like, they're doing everything. So that traditional way for them may not work. So it's hard for a man to say, don't open your wallet if this woman feels like this is what she wants to do, right? So I think to each his own. You have to find out what works for you and your relationship and stick to that, and stop worrying about what society tells you to do in your relationship. What do you think? Oh, hold on, bro. I gotta shout out Miss Debbie, man. Hey, Miss Debbie, how you doing? Man, I love this lady. This lady gave me my first opportunity, my first promotion when I used to work for this company named Bargain. So Miss Debbie, shout out to you. What's up, Miss Debbie?
Okay, what's up, Miss Debbie? We got Victoria. We got Nice and Neat. We got Graphic Star 2001. Reg Michelle. I think I've seen her in here before. D. Lee Knows. Miss Print. Oh, we got people pulling up on us.
Right.
Okay. I like that, Mogul. 50-50. So here's my deal on that. Right now, I make decent money, but not the money to take care of everything.
Right.
But I do take care of the big bit. So mortgage, car notes, and all that. That's here. You get, baby, you get, make sure the lights and whoop, 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 and whoop, hey, go shopping, get nails, all that, you know. But when I do get to a point where we lit, the expectation will be I work and get the paper, and you make sure the house is in order, make sure these girls are getting where they need to be, back and forth, and you can start you a nonprofit or something. Right. or whatever you want to do. Start your
Right.
own business. Because if I'm going, mogul, if I'm the man and I'm bringing in more than enough to take care of the home, why are you going to work taking orders from somebody else?
And
That
that's
makes
fair.
no sense to me.
And that's fair. And once again, that goes back to what works for y'all, right?
Yeah.
Because all right, so put it like this. Like I told you, like my household expenses in my house, roughly 6-7 grand, just period, bro. You know what I mean? That's just that's mortgage, bro. Property taxes are
Mm-hmm.
crazy. I mean, you've been a homeowner longer than I have. So you know, me and my fiance, the way we look at bills is like this. All right, I'm gonna hold this down, right? If you want to do this, if you want to do that, that's fine. But I'm gonna make sure that no matter what, I hold this down, right? Now, there could be times as an entrepreneur, business is tight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Business is tight. So I may come to her and be like, yo, just for this month, hold this down, then I got it back. That's the part of communication of what works for us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, when shit is lit to your point. You ain't got to worry about nothing. But this idealistic method that one person should do everything, one person should, I just don't think that works for everybody in every relationship. Circumstances has to depend on what's going on in life at the moment. If my fiance gets laid off from work, bro, she ain't got to worry about it, right? But when she is working, she has choices to do what she wants to do. Now, fortunately, she's the type of woman that says, Mike, this is a partnership. Whatever we got to do to make our house work is what we got to do. She's not obligated to do anything, but as a woman who has her own bread, that's her choice. So I think it all depends on what works for you and your relationship, man. But to your point, as a man, I always want to be that person to be the provider. I always want to be that person to say, I'm going to do this. I'm going to hold this down. If you want to contribute, if you want to help, then that's awesome. You know, that's what works for us. But I just hate what I see this feedback in today's society when, and I don't want to disrespect any black woman, but I hate when they be like, yo, oh, we 50-50, we roommates. No, what happens if that man gets into a bad car accident and he can't work? Are you going to leave that man because now he's considered your roommate because he's not bringing in a substantial amount of income that he used to do? That's why I think relationships have fared off to the point where it's like some shit is just not unrealistic. It's too far unrealistic. You know what I mean?
Mogul, could you be a stay-at-home
No,
husband, stay-at-home
absolutely
father? Why not?
no, because I'm a hustler. I got to grind.
Okay. What if your lady was getting Oprah money? So it's no you hustling and all that. You not making what she's making, bro.
I don't care, bro. I got to grind. And maybe that's my ego. Maybe that's my
That's
pride as a man.
hip hop. That's hip hop.
Hey,
That's hip
well, that's
hop.
hip hop. My ego and my pride as a man, I gotta get it. I gotta hustle. You know what I mean? Somebody said,
So
Victoria said, "Are you supposed to be a wife to a boyfriend?" Ooh,
mm, mm,
yo,
see,
let me take this one
go
real
ahead,
quick.
go ahead.
Victoria, this it depends on the situation. If this is just your boyfriend, should you be doing wifely things? 50-50, we roommates. That's what Victoria's saying. See, here goes Victoria.
See,
All right, so
see.
let me talk to Victoria, and I'm gonna let you go. Right. So Victoria, the first part was that are you supposed to be a wife to a boyfriend? Victoria, wife and boyfriends are two different things. So let's differentiate those two. A wife is somebody who's married, somebody who's either a fiance or about to become a wife, and y'all are going to spend life together. A boyfriend, girlfriend is two different things. So should you be acting as a wife to a boyfriend? No, but a boyfriend also shouldn't be acting as a husband to you
Mm,
until y'all decide to get there,
mm.
right? Now, the 50-50 roommates thing. Victoria, if you're living with your boyfriend, are you living with your boyfriend under the circumstances that you're going to become a wife or you're going to stay your girlfriend? That's what you need to ask yourself, I think.
And
Go ahead,
Am I?
Rizzo.
Is,
You let me know if the
is
kid wrong or not.
is this Mogul or is this Kevin Samuels? Am I on the line with Kevin Samuels? Now, I
R.I.P. to
like
the
this.
Godfather.
This is good. Victoria, I have a question. When you say, are you supposed to be a wife to a boyfriend? Do you have children with this boyfriend? See, for
Oh,
me, everything's always going to go back to children. Because the way I think, whether we're husband or wife, whatever, if you have my children, you're going to have the world, man. You're going to get the world. So in me giving you the world, I'm not going to say you got to treat me you ain't got to act. I'm not going to say you have to be a wife to me, but I expect you to lift me up and hold value to me. Whatever that means to you, you do that. But okay, I know my intentions, but I can't be misled to think I'm supposed to be girlfriend status. I
oh,
get you, Victoria.
hold
Now,
on, Victoria. This sounds a little. This
Kevin
sounds a little
Samuels. Kevin
suspect.
Samuels. Oh, okay. Oh.
Victoria, honestly, it sounds like you don't know where you stand in this situation a little bit.
Kevin. Kevin Samuels.
She says, I know my intentions, but I can't be misled to think I'm supposed to be a girlfriend status. So it sounds like you kind of don't know where you stand in this relationship. It sounds like you're dating a guy, or old folks like to say courting a guy, where y'all are kind of in the gray area. So I think that's the first thing to establish, right? And Victoria, let me know if I'm wrong. She said, so I dismiss myself.
Victoria, it's all love, man. We messing with you.
Yeah,
But
Victoria, we messing with you, Mom, but we appreciate the
we
question. Go ahead, C-Rock.
we do. But Victoria, let me say something to the 50-50 part with the as far as being roommates. Um if this is a good man, if that man's an amazing man, he's trying real hard, he's making sure you have everything you need, he's going out of his way to try to keep you happy. I don't think you should just think that y'all are roommates. Lift that man up, build him up. You may be the one to help get his mind and take it to the next level to where he can take care of the whole 100% of the bills. Because you got to think about it, Victoria. Would you want to split the bills with a dude that's an amazing guy, a great human being? He's a man that treats you well, or would you want a guy that pays 100% of the bills, but he's a jerk? He probably don't value you. He talk crazy to you,
Hey,
but he's able to take you on shopping sprees.
she says, I'm not playing the Bob the Builder no more. Been there, done that. Hey, but
Victoria, you
yo,
stop. You stop,
but C-Rock,
Victoria.
you make a good point though, because let's keep it funky, right? If a man is all right, you ever seen like this it was like this TV show where it was like this old where it was like this black dude, and he like had his wife and all that. He was like, man, my wife ain't paid bills in 20 years, 30 years. Like, and a lot of women was praising him, right? Then come to find out, he was beating his wife ass every day. He was
Uh,
mistreating her. He was cheating on her.
mm,
Like, I mean, he was just like a complete asshole. But his wife ain't
mm,
working 20 years,
mm,
paid all the bills.
mm.
He didn't have to want for nothing. But at the same time, man, he was
See?
terrorizing this lady, right? So that's something I always thought about too. I was just like, what are women really willing to stand and deal with if they're going to be taken care of financially? You know
Yeah, yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
And
You
then
can.
I'm not for no abuse in no relationship at all,
Yeah,
right? But
yeah,
there's guys out there that manipulate you mentally to say, look, I'm gonna hold you down, but at the end of the day, while I'm holding you down, you better not question me.
mm,
You better if I beat your ass or whatever, and if you stay like that's shit that
yeah,
really happens in real life,
yep,
man.
yep,
And some women stay in those messed up relationships because of what the person can do for them financially.
yep. That's true. And dudes in Dubai, they'll fly you out, pay you 100,000, but they gonna boo boo on you.
What the
I
hell are
mean,
you
these are
talking?
things you got to think about, man.
Yeah,
These are things you got to think about. What, like my guy said, what are you willing to take for
right.
this man to pay 100% of the
Listen,
bills? But
I
go
want
ahead,
to
Mo.
say this though, see, Rob. I'm speaking from my 40-year-old perspective
Mm-hmm.
now. But if I was in my 20s, bro, I would never get into a relationship. Never, never. And let me tell you why. I would stay single until I'm least in my halfway in my 30s, like 35, 36 is when I would get into a relationship. If I can go back and do it, right? And let me tell you why. I will only focus on my grind, bro. I will only focus on my bread. I will only focus on building my business and all that. Like I would still date occasionally and all that, but I would never get into a serious relationship if I can go back and do it. And my reason why is this. It's because you realize now in your 40s and the older we get as men, what we want and what we don't want.
Mm.
Right? In your 20s, you're doing a lot of testing. You're doing a lot of dating. You're spending a lot of money. You're kind of chasing women. You know what I mean? You're taking a lot of L's, right? If I can go back and now that I know what I know, I would just straight focus on grind, build my bread up, build my businesses up. So now when I'm 30, 35, I know exactly what I know, what I have, and what I bring to the table. And now my expectations for a woman has to be able to meet that, right? I wouldn't honestly date, bro. And I really thought about that because I was listening to this billionaire, I forgot what his name is, but he was just like, I would tell every 20-year-old, every kid, every dude or woman in their 20s right now, or any dude, he's speaking to men much more particularly, focus on your grind, focus on your business. Don't get into a serious relationship. Build your company, build your money, get wealthy, then worry about having a relationship because now you know what it took to get there, and now you know what type of woman is going to take you to the next level instead of get with you and bring all your shit down. And man, that hit me so much, and I was like, God damn, that's smart. What's your thoughts?
See, Mogul, see, anybody that's listening to this, can y'all build a doggone time machine so we could go back to 20 years old when I used to come scoop this dude from like his young lady's home, and it was awkward than a mug for me. God dog, I gotta watch him argue with her before he gets in the car so we could go somewhere, or she chasing us around the car because she got an issue with him, and now she got an issue with me too because I'm with him. God dog, man. And he comes to this revelation at 40 years old, but at 20 years old had me running around cars from women on behalf of him. Man,
Hey, bro, don't be getting on live snitching.
nah, man. Nah, how you gonna say? You heard him at 40, man. If I could take it back to 20, I wouldn't date nobody. I would just focus on my grind. I bet you would.
Hey, man, see, but you've been my best friend since we was children. You should have told me that.
What,
You
Mogo? I
helped me
wasn't
pull
mentally.
some
I
of that
wasn't
bad shit.
there. God, dog, man. But nah, Mogo, that's good though. I'm not. Bro, I never thought about that. I'm.
Right.
Hey, man, it's some. That's a deeper. That's a deeper conversation that we will have to get to in the future,
Right.
bro.
Hold on. Victoria asks, so what should be the time frame for women who want a family?
Ooh, Victoria cooking. Victoria cooking. Because Mo, you got to think about that. With women, see, men, we can have kids forever. But
Right.
women, once they reach, I want to say once they get to about like 35 and older, it gets a
And
little,
they
it gets a
dating
little
pool
tough.
gets smaller.
Mm.
Um, man, you know what? I don't I don't know if there's necessarily a time frame. I think it depends on what your circumstances are. You know, do you have a stable income, right? Are you in a stable relationship? You know, are you having children with a man that you feel like you're going to spend the rest of your life with, right? I think all those circumstances come into it, and then also, you know, is there anything that's stopping you where you may not be able to have children naturally? Like, do you have to go through a process? You know, other than having natural birth. I think all those things play into the fact. But for me, like, you know, I don't have no, you know, no biological kids of my own yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I knew even when I was younger, I didn't want to have children early. You know what I mean? I always knew I wanted to have children when I was either about to get married or am married. Like a boy's trying to have children now, but I always knew I never wanted to have children when I was young because I knew I didn't want to have the responsibility of taking care of kids. I'm living my life. I'm having fun. I wasn't worried about children, so I knew I never wanted to have children young. But I think when you're older, that is the best time to have children, at least when you're much more established and settled in life.
Man, that's great advice, Mogul. Man, so Victoria, I like that. Victoria, so check it out. I would say take your time with that, and while you're taking your time, really study that man, get to know that man, look at his family members, try to detect generational curses. Man, is he a heavy drinker? Does he take drugs? Get to know his mama, because this is a person you're gonna be dealing with for a long period of time. I mean, you have to really study and learn this person, especially if you're trying to build a family, because you got to remember, when you have children with these children are gonna take on y'all's personalities. They're gonna take on some of your flaws, and you're gonna be working as you get older, and you realize, you look at your children and you like, oh, I see that in my baby. I don't
Right.
like that. I gotta get that up out of her, or get that up out of him. Pause. So you have to really study the person that you're trying to build a family with. So I would say take your time. I wouldn't rush
Right.
nothing.
So
But then again, you're a woman, so I can't speak for how long a woman should wait.
right. Victoria said dating pool is so small, 36-figure earner, two businesses. So to meet someone on the same level is
Oh,
hard. I get that. Big trying to explain that to someone. Um, Sassy Stacks also joined. Like, man, you know what? You know what? I think I think Victoria goes through what a lot of women goes through the older they get, bro. I think I think women really have to understand that she's right. The dating pool the older woman gets smaller, fam, versus a man. When you get older, like a dude who's in his 50s, 60s can date, not to say he
hmm
should, but he can date a
yeah,
28-year-old girl, right? But a
yeah,
woman who's 58, 54, it look crazy with her dating a 21-year-old,
yeah.
right? It's a contradicting thing, absolutely. But the pool gets smaller, man. Uh, I would say this, Victoria, you're gonna have to start shooting your shot, man.
Mm.
You gonna have to shoot your shot, yo.
You
You
think
might have
she
to
got
slide into
to?
some DMs. Nah, bro.
No, Mogul, you telling what?
Yo, fam, it's 2024, fam. Women gonna have to start shooting their shot for what they want. Y'all
Mogul.
can't expect they fam, I hate to say this, this is not traditional ways anymore.
She's
If
a
a woman
prize
sees a
though.
if a woman sees a man that she may want, but he doesn't recognize her, she gonna have to start shooting her shot, fam, especially the older this woman gets in life. These it's fam, these dudes sometimes they lock in their focus. So if a woman see a man that she wants and he may seem like her type and he handling the business, but he ain't recognizing her and she wants that man's attention, yo, you gotta shoot your shot. You're gonna have to slide in that DM. You're gonna have to do something because you never know if that opportunity can turn into something, fam. That's just real.
Dang. Victoria, I ain't gonna lie. Since you get into the paper, you might gotta be a sugar mama. Straight up though. You six figures. Now you gonna have to pay, Victoria. You gonna have to pay a little money, but I think it'll be worth it though.
See,
And then
Victoria, I'm
listen,
not telling you to be a
no,
sugar
no, no.
mama.
You gotta be a sugar mama. You gotta be a
This
sugar
nigga
mama,
tripping.
Victoria. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm
You got.
telling you to
Come on, you.
shoot your
No,
shot. This nigga wants you to be
no,
sugar mama.
Victoria. You got all these businesses. You got six figures. That's a tax write off. Make him an employee and shoot him a little bit of paper. Take care of him, and he might be a good man. And Victoria, I'm gonna be honest with you, Victoria. I'm about to get on you, Victoria. Are you approachable? Meaning, do you carry yourself like, oh, I'm a six-figure black woman. I'm not settling. Because I heard what you typed when you said, nah, I'm on you, Victoria. I heard what you tight when you said if we 50-50, we roommates. Victoria, you got the money to pay 100%. You could get you a good man. He may not make what you make, but he may be a great cook. He may be a good stay-at-home dad. He may be able to, take care of you, make sure help you escape from all the foolishness. Victoria, you got to make yourself more approachable, Victoria. Nah, I'm on you now. I'm on you. Spend that money, Victoria.
Oh, my boy Corey. What up, Corey?
What's up, fam?
Oh, that hip hop conversation would have been the great thing for Corey.
See,
Corey a big Hov fan too.
But the ego, hip hop has ruined us, Mike. Just like I said at the beginning of the show, it ruined us, bro. Yeah, straight up.
Hasn't stopped it, dog. But she say, but the ego, man. But that's what I'm saying. The ego is stopping her from shooting her shot.
That's what I'm saying.
2024, I'm advising women to start sliding in these dudes' DMs. If y'all want some money, y'all got to start sliding. Dudes, a lot of dudes nowadays are too focused, fam. Like they focus on their grind, they focus on their paper. Like dudes ain't. If you see something you like as a woman, you may have to shoot your shot. You can't wait for that dude to just shoot a shot and get at you all the time. It ain't working like that no more.
See, moguls, and that's good advice. Moguls advising you to shoot your shot. I'm advising you to spend money on that man. Be a sugar mama to that man. make him an employee. Spend a little money, and he gonna make sure you have everything you need. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Man doesn't know how to still reciprocate, respect, and love if they don't make as much.
Oh, see, that's a different thing.
Different.
That's a different thing. Victoria, real dudes don't care about how much money you make. Yeah. You don't give a damn about that shit. I'm telling you, real dudes, and man, real niggas, let me just say that. We don't care about how much money women make, right? Y'all can make $2. All right, I'll put it like this. A millionaire can date a girl that work at McDonald's if she's a good woman. Yeah. But a millionaire woman would not date a dude who works at McDonald's if he's a good dude. That proves my point to why I say men don't care about your money or how much money women make, Victoria.
Kevin Samuels right here. And Victoria.
That's facts, bro. Because you want to know why? Because as a man, if I meet a young lady who works at McDonald's, and first I'm attracted to her, then I get to know her and I talk to her, and if I start dating her, guess what? I can say, yo, let me bring you up, right? Let me bring you up, this and that. But vice versa will never happen, bro. True. If a woman see working at me, look, she said I will because I'm Bob the motherfucking builder.
You see? Build that man. But spend a little money on him.
It's rare that will really happen, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, men don't care about how much money women make. I can tell y'all right now, the biggest thing a man wants from any relationship before they even want love or they even want sex, they want respect. Yeah. I would take respect over anything for my relationship, man. Anything. You can give me less sex, you can give me less gifts, you can whatever. Long as you respect me at the end of the day, that's like all I really care about, man.
Yeah, I feel that, man. Respect me and take care of my kids, man, and I'll give you 100% of my money. I don't care, man. You can have
sugar daddy at the end of the day.
Hey, man, shoot, I'm trying to get Victoria the game, but she don't want to listen.
You know, I heard that Candy sugar daddy was actually named after you.
Candy, man, this boy, why we let Mike get away with stuff like this, man? Mike get on this live and say whatever, bro. And don't nobody.
I'm just saying, bro. I heard the Candy sugar daddy Paws was actually named after you.
Don't nobody ever say nothing to Mike when he do this. I'm the only one getting at him. That has to stop, man. Y'all gotta start getting on this dude, man.
Astoria just joined us. What's up, Story?
What's up, Astoria?
Astoria fancy as hell. She just came back from Barcelona sipping tea and shit.
Okay. Hey, she might gotta be a sugar mama. She might gotta be a sugar mama to somebody. Be a sugar mama to a brother.
Be a sugar mama to nobody.
Hey, be a sugar mama.
Victoria
Put the man on the
when she
payroll.
becomes sugar mama.
Put the man on the payroll. Let him sit at home and start a nonprofit. Yeah.
Victoria curse a man out before she becomes sugar mama.
Hey, man. Nah, but hey, Mogul, amazing show, bro. You actually made some good points today, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Yeah, man, I don't feel like good points. It's just by the time you start agreeing.
Nah, I don't feel like I cooked you as much because today you was on fire, bro. I still
the only
cooked you a
thing you
little
be
bit.
cooking is on the kitchen, bro.
There you go. There you
That's
go.
it, fam. You know, I don't get cooked, man. I do this for a living. I'm a professional shit talker.
Hey, man. Hey, y'all continue to support what we doing, man. We getting a lot of feedback from this. Victoria, appreciate you for jumping in and throwing some comments. Keep doing it. Next time we jump on this stuff, man, we're here to help you. This has been my guy for 20 plus years. I didn't know that he was the second coming of Kevin Samuels. I know that now. I know that now. So we may do a spinoff show where he's just giving relationship advice.
Don't put me in Kevin Samuels.
Yeah.
Hey, but rest in peace to the Godfather, man.
Absolutely. Hey,
man, I love you, bro. We got it till next week, man. And everybody, again, thank you for joining us. Man, I think this may be one of the illest lives so far, bro.
We just might be. We've been on here longer than the other ones, and we was cooking. We was cooking.
Right. So we appreciate y'all supporting, man. Me and C-Rob got some things coming. We're gonna see where we're gonna take this thing from a digital perspective even further. But we appreciate y'all. And hope to see you guys tune in next week again, man.
Absolutely, man. Love y'all. Love you, bro.
Right, bro.
Y'all take care, man.
You too. Salute.